I'm sure we all know that one person that always tells us to start calisthenics. But the problem is, they never tell you how to start calisthenics. Don't worry, I got you. I'll show you where to start, prerequisites, and I'll also walk you through a beginner routine for starting calisthenics. This specific video is going to be push day. Before we get started, do you meet the qualifications? For these beginner skills and this calisthenics routine, I recommend being able to do 20 strict push-ups. If you can't do a push-up yet, check out this video on my page. If there's no more questions, let's get started. Master these skills in order. The first skill I recommend you master is the frog stand. It's your introduction to hand balancing. The trick is nestling your knees into your elbows. This can be heavy on your wrists, so make sure you stretch them before. Coming up next is the elbow lever. This one is the first superhuman skill you can learn. The trick into defying gravity like this is nestling your elbows into your abdominals. Beginners will want to stretch their wrist, tighten their core, and lean forward to see progress. Last but certainly not least, the L-sit is a full body exercise relying heavily on hip mobility and core compression. Tutorials for all skills shown can be found on my page. Now here is a calisthenics push day workout that you can do up to 3 times a week. Before all of our push day workouts, we're going to warm up with scapular push-ups. Warming up the proper scapular muscles like so, retracting with straight arms and then falling into a smooth protraction. Next, we're going to do an isometric movement called the pseudo planche lean. You want to keep a protracted scapula during this movement. Set up with a wall or block in front of you. Progress forward by leaning forward to make the exercise more intense. Hindu push-ups offer a ton of benefits when it comes to upgrading your upper body strength. This smooth motion is commonly used in yoga practice, and it is not to be underestimated. This is probably one of my favorite exercises for enhancing my body flow. Incline push-ups translate to the ground well, and they give you an opportunity to focus on strict form. Please make sure you're retracting your scapula at the bottom and protracting at the top. You want to make sure you're leaning forward when doing your bar dips. It is important that we are emphasizing and keeping tension on our chest muscles. There is a right and wrong way to do dips. It is a straight movement going up and down. You do not want to be leaning forward and using momentum to compensate for strength. Coming up next is the pike push-up. If you have any hopes of unlocking the handstand push-up in the future, you want to start here. When doing pike push-ups, you want to emphasize strict form by keeping tucked elbows and pushing up and back through your shoulders. Your body will look like this. A great way to build overhead pressing strength. Diamond push-ups are everybody's favorite because of the increased tricep activity and emphasis of the chest muscles. Keeping the diamond shape might make your elbows flare out. Keep them tucked and push through your scapula. Introducing wall handstands. These will change our training completely. When our body adapts to this exercise, the dopamine hit from being upside down is uncanny. Please make sure you're pushing out with your shoulders over your ears, pointing your toes, and emphasizing your muscles. Side planks are a great stability exercise for emphasizing the obliques. When it comes to core strength in calisthenics, I think the main focus should be stability, and that's why we do hollow body holds as well. Replicating a handstand-like position, pointing your toes and squeezing everything, keeping your lower back pressed into the ground, treating this as if you were upside down. Ending our workout here with hollow body crunches. Again guys, only want to do this workout 2 to 3 times a week with a 48-hour rest in between. Find me on all platforms. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Strict form only.